Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Greg Bridges with Trading the Pips. So today in front of you, I have a stock called Washington Prime Group. I'm sorry. Right now, the stock is at 59 cents. And most people would probably be asking, hey, Greg, why do you have a penny stock on the screen? Well, what I'll tell you is that this is not a penny stock. It's not trading on the OTC market. It's actually in New York Stock Exchange. And this was a stock that, as you can see, has declined over the past year. It was a $4 plus stock. You see, $4.33, $4.50. It's declined $3.61 in value, or negative 81.67% over the past year. It's hit some lows. I want to say last week it hit an all-time low of 55 cents. And we can check that out just by going down a little bit. We can click on show more, and 52-week low 55 cents, 52-week high $4.62. Right now today's high is 61.49, and today's low is 57.74. They have a dividend yield of 151.59, and the opening price was 58.33. So we're a little higher than the opening price as of right now, and we actually own 400 shares at 58 cents. Right now, it says our total return is positive $4.44, or 1.91%. Today's return is negative $7.56, or negative $3.10%, right? So what it says, and you see, it's just jumped to $12. We actually have a sell in to sell this at 62 cents. As you can see right here, it just jumped to 61 cents. So you see, this thing moves fast. Just in a matter of seconds, it jumped up 12 cents, went down 9. Now it's $8.80. You see that today's return changed to $3.20. So this is one of the reasons why I bought 400 shares in the first place. It was pretty much to get some type of jump, to do swing trades, get some money, get out, move on. So basically what I found out about Washington Prime Group the other day is that they're getting ready to do a reverse split. We can go ahead and take a look at their webpage right here. And if you remember, I always tell you to look up the investor relations tab, and they have all the information up here, how much the stock price is. Obviously, it updates every 20 minutes. But the related links are SEC filings. So you click on that, and you see everything they've done. But then you see the proxy statement. They put out 10/26/20, and whatever you choose to look at it, Word, Excel, PDF form, look at it in PDF. You watch it load up. Hopefully it's quick. Should have had it already done. But as you can see, this is a form for the Security Exchange Commission. We can scroll down a bit. As you can see, this is their form, and let's see if we can find exactly what they're talking about. Forward-looking statement, and all right, here it is right here. So we're gonna blow this up just a little bit. We'll go up with it just some. So this is a notice of special meeting of shareholders to be held on December 17th, 2020. So this is coming up next month, December 17th, 2020. Basically what they're going to do is, what they're going to be talking about is trying to enact a 1-for-9 reverse split on your common stock shares, right? So what this means is every 9 shares that you have, they're going to convert it over to 1 share. So usually companies do like a 1-for-4, 1-for-10. I'm used to the 1-for-10s in the past year or so, to where if you own 400 shares, it'll now be 40 shares. So I haven't did the exact math. We're just going to go with 40 shares, even though we know we're not going to have 40 shares. So this is what's coming for Washington Prime. So what do we know in the short term about the companies doing reverse stock splits? We know that once they do that, we're going to have fewer shares at a higher average cost per share. You're not going to lose any money on the initial change if you wasn't negative before, and it tends to go up in value just a little bit. We can go over here and click back on WPG. So it goes back up just a little bit. It may stay and go up for a matter of a month or 2 or 3, and then what we see is what we have seen because of COVID, that it's, and as time goes on, it trickles back down and it goes below where you actually got in at. So at this time, I'm not actually interested in holding on to WPG for a long period of time for it to possibly go down in value. Yes, we own 400 shares. Yes, our goal was to buy 1,000 shares and do swing trading with it. But at this time, now that we know this is going to be going on, we know that the price is going to be affected at some point or another, and we don't want to stay in to even deal with it. We don't care to stay in to deal with it. So right now, our goal is to go ahead and get out. Obviously, you see we're at an $8.80 total return right now. If we decide to get out, we're going to come out a couple of dollars ahead. We actually want to get out at 62 cents. Hopefully that happens today. Small little jump, and then we're going to be out of this particular stock, and we're going to put it towards something else. Maybe in the BP range that's dropped down to like $15-16. PBF, something else that's going to pay us some dividends. Even PSEC pays monthly dividends of 6 cents per share. So we're 9 times out of 10 going to go with PSEC at $5 a share or something like that, so that we can get a total shares of about 60, and go ahead and to get about $3.60 a month off of that. So I would prefer to put the money in something that's going to be earning me some dividends every month versus sitting around waiting for it to actually do the reverse split. Now, have we got into stocks in the past that did reverse splits? Yes, GMZ did a reverse split. GER did a reverse split. That's 2 that I can think off the top of my head. And then we know later on what happened to GMZ. They decided to roll all their shares into GER. The price of the shares rolled over as well. So now we own 76 shares in that particular stock. But anyway, as you can see right now, this is the 1-year chart. We'll click on the daily chart just to see. As you can see, we saw it jump, and then it went back down. We'll look at the weekly. And the weekly has it where it was in the 59s. Let's see where the jumps took place. 60, I want to say we saw 61 at some point or another. Not really showing it right now, but anyway, we believe that we can get 62 cents out of this thing. Market price has dropped down to 5,877. We just have to wait on it, right? So whenever it hits 62 cents, hopefully today we'll go ahead and sell off, and we'll keep pushing for something else. As you can tell, once again, we put $232 into this thing. Right now, it's went down to $234. Obviously, we're up $2.12. That could change in the near future to make us negative. It could make us positive. We can go back over here to Washington Prime Group, and we actually, if we wanted to, we can click back on investors, and let's see what we got here. At one point, they have the news, events and presentations, financial info, stock information, governance, fixed income investors. So you can go through these company websites, and you actually can find out everything you need to know about these companies. I talk about this all the time. Hey, make sure that you are typing in investor relations. Make sure that you are finding out as much information about these companies as possible, what they actually own, how much money they got coming in. All this stuff you can find out by looking up their websites. So it's up to you to do the research, find out what you need to find, and keep moving on. So, like I told you before, I'm about to get up out of Washington Prime Group for the short term. Hey, once we see that they've done their reverse stock split, and we see that it may go down in value, we may decide to get back in, but not until after they do what they are planning on doing. We're not interested anymore in waiting for the reverse stock splits. All right, so you guys have a great day. Take a look at this if you get a chance. Hit subscribe, like, whatever. If you have any comments, make sure you leave me comments, in reference to it. If you have anything else that you want me to talk about, hey, always hit me up. If you're a personal friend, anything like that, you can always hit me on my cell phone, hit me up in my email, Facebook, IG, whatever. This has been Greg Bridges with Trading Pips. Have a great day. Bye.